good, family? It is Tara Chantel. We back with another one. I have recently made this viral TikTok video, another one on TikTok about how cheating is such an illusion, and everyone was at my neck. They was at my throat, okay? And let me just start by saying I am just the messenger, okay? Please don't shoot the messenger. I just got a message and I just had to deliver your package to you, okay? Y'all don't be mad at Amazon when Amazon come at you with the package that you ordered, that you know you needed this package to be sent directly to you. You don't be mad at them, so don't be mad at me. But I was reading all the comments, and I just want to thank you in advance for all the feedback, for all the love, for all the wisdom, for all the encouragement that was left to us. But what really stood out to me, someone has written, what has brought you to this spiritual awakening? All go through this spiritual awakening that has just awakened our third eye, has just awakened us up from this whole illusion that we have been living. We have been programmed and has been taught at an early age to believe other people. So we have not ever took time to think for ourselves. We have been conditioned to have this herd mentality. But what if I tell you, if you take a season, okay, a season to yourself to question everything that you have been taught and look within, it's gonna have you have a spiritual awakening like I have had. So this is what I want to talk about today, is the power of the spiritual awakening. It comes at you from different angles. It has came from me through different experiences in my life. I am only 26 years old, so I have wisdom all up on me, but I feel like an old soul that has been here before. I have done this before, and this is my last time here. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna get it right this time. So how I am going to get it right is by sharing this knowledge, is by sharing this wisdom, is by encouraging other people to take their power back, to be authentically themselves. We have been conditioned to think for other people, to think about other people, to not be so ecstatic, to not be so excited to think for ourselves, to not choose us. We have been conditioned, programmed to call this selfish by choosing you. And I love that self-love is becoming mainstream, because that is the truth of this journey. You have to love yourself in order to love others. You have to choose yourself in order to help other people. How you're gonna get whatever you want in life is by helping other people. But if you don't first help yourself, it's no way in the world you can help other people. So you cannot feel bad by saying no, by having boundaries, for standing up for what you believe in. Let me tell you this, I get a lot of backlash. I get a lot of fighting back to me. You know, I get a lot of fists up at me. Get a lot of people angry at me when I speak my truth and I speak power to that, and I stand 10 toes down that I'm not changing my mind. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in, because that is what we came here to do. Whether it's right or wrong to you, it doesn't mean a thing, because it's all perspective. It's no right or wrong way to do this life. We all came here on our own mission. We all came here on our own assignment to learn, to gather the knowledge, to gather the wisdom, to gain clarity, to gain enlightenment, to tap into our highest consciousness of ourselves. Here, we didn't come here to just grab a whole bunch of money. We didn't come here to work hard. We didn't come here to find love in this fairy tale way of life. We came here to learn about yourself. If you keep running away from yourself, you're gonna run into other people that are the same that's gonna hurt you. Are you wondering why that so many people are hurting you? Are you wondering why you're having such a hard time in relationships? It's because other people's the problem. You're not the problem. When you understand that other people has issues just as much as you have issues, so it's so key to work on you, to work on the inner work that you have, so you won't get triggered by other people's emotions. We have to be mindful that we all came in here to have our own wants and our own needs and our own desires. So we all have this. We all came here for our own wants and our own needs and our own desires. So why not help other people obtain their wants and their needs just as much as you want and you need things to come for fruition that you have been manifesting? We can all work accordingly, but the way we can work accordingly, if we understand our mission, we understand our role, we understand why we were sent here. It's not a coincidence that we all here 2021 in this whole COVID-19 situation going down, and that we are having this huge spiritual awakening. We are in the season of Aquarius, and that is a whole nother enlightenment of itself. To study you, to understand you, to love you. It's no longer that we're running away from ourselves anymore. How I stepped into my spiritual awakening is when I got rid of my ego. I got rid of being so worldly, so fleshly, and so willing to be accepted by the world, and started accepting myself. The spiritual awakening comes in all different aspects. For me, one way it has changed my whole perspective on life is when I lost such a huge friend of mine. Death can really change your whole perspective. I no longer look at death like it's a sad thing that we should cry when someone transitions up out of here. We should celebrate because they made it. So once we start celebrating people's lives, once we start giving their flowers while we can smell them, once we start documenting this journey, once we start appreciating and being in gratitude, we will be then tapping more into our spirituality and our spiritual being, because we are spiritual beings having this human experience. I am no longer attached to this human form that I'm in. I am a spirit. And if you see this light, if you feel this energy through this internet camera, phone, whatever you're feeling it in, and if you feel this energy, it's real, because it's an energy that we all feel, and energy don't lie. The vibes don't lie. The vibes be right there. Well, we have to trust it, and that is our intuition speaking to us. That's our God talking to us. The only way we can trust our intuition is by having the knowledge of self. We have to take time in solitude. We have to take time into learning who we are. The best decision I ever made is once I isolated myself from the crowd, once I studied who I was, so I started thinking for myself. I stated earlier that we all have a herd mentality, to think like other people. So when people hear me speak and when people see my perspective, a lot of people can get intimidated. A lot of people can get frightened because I'm not thinking like the crowd. I'm not thinking like this world. I'm not thinking like the Matrix. I'm thinking for myself. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to secular music. I don't watch TV. So now, as you hear me speak, I'm speaking on a sober mind and a sober topic, and I'm thinking for myself. I'm not thinking about everything that they are pushing in the media. The media is here to distract you from your mission. The media is here to keep you in fear. If you're not living in abundance, what you doing, baby? You're wasting your time. We cannot live in fear. We cannot be scared to live. We cannot be scared to breathe. We cannot be scared to think for ourselves. Just because one person does not agree with you doesn't mean that you should shut up, should stop talking. You should say your truth. We all came here on a different mission. We all came here on a different path. This is school, y'all. This is school. How they have been indoctrinating us into school as toddlers, as teenagers, as adults. This is school of life right here. And the best way to learn is to experience the lessons. The only way you can experience the lessons if you put yourself out there, if you show up for yourself day in and day out. You show up as unconditional love. You show up with an open heart, with an open mind, and willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to help others, because then that's how you're going to help yourself. That's how you're going to truly win in this life, is by helping other people. This is when I had this spiritual awakening of this epiphany that this is not a race. No one wins in the end. No one wins. The only truth is that you are happy, that you are in bliss, that you feel good about yourself every single day. That's all that matters. And I realize that we are very fleshly right now. So we think that sex will make us happy. We think that sex will make us feel ecstasy. We think that sex will bring us peace. But the truth of it is, this spiritual awakening will bring you the peace that you desire, will bring you the inner peace, that you are okay with sitting with yourself, that you are okay with answering yourself, that you are okay with thinking for yourself. You are okay with having a mind for your own. You are okay if other people don't agree with your beliefs. You are okay with standing 10 toes down when other people are against your beliefs. You are okay with not believing everything that you have been fed. You are okay with believing in yourself. It's power in believing in yourself. It's power in trusting yourself. It's power in trusting your intuition. They have been making us further and further away from our truth. And our truth is our inner being. Our truth is tapping into our intuition that is guiding us every step of the way. Your intuition will tell you that if something doesn't feel right, trust it. You don't need the proof. You don't need the proof when someone's going to stab you in the back. Your intuition is warning you that this person is about to stab you in your back. Run! Don't question it. Don't wait for something bad to happen before it happens. Trust your intuition is telling you something is fishy here. I can smell it. Get your butt up out of here. It's no need to wait anymore. It's about trusting yourself. It's about believing in yourself. It's about sitting with yourself. It's about loving yourself, because this journey is spiritual. This game is mental. And if your mental is not strong, you are going to live in fear. You are going to be scared to breathe. You are going to be walking around like everybody got cooties here. And if you step into your abundance and believe that everything is for you, that it's enough for you out here, it's plenty, it's more than enough, you are going to surpass the beliefs. You are going to surpass the unwanted desires that were going to set you back, that were only a distraction. And you are going to fall in love with the journey. You are going to embrace the ups and downs. You are going to embrace the flaws. You are going to embrace the imperfection and just let it ride. And that is what this journey is. This is what the spiritual awakening is. It's imperfect. It's no crooked way to do anything. It's no buttercut way to do anything. It's no straight path. It's your path. It's what you make it. We all have free will. We all can do what we want. But it's about choosing your freedom every single day. We came here for freedom. Came here to unleash the mental shackles that were put up on us, that we didn't put there. We came here to unleash the inner power. We came here to be creative. We came here to tell a story. We came here to have fun. We came here to love. We came here to live our truth. It's time to live our truth. It's time to tap into you, to spiritually awaken to your highest self. And we're gonna have plenty spiritual awakenings through this journey. I'm only 26, you know. I had my first one at 21, so I know I'm about to have plenty more to go. But bear with me, have grace on me. I'm learning just like you're learning. I love you. It's Tara Chantel. Hit that subscribe. Please hit the like button too if you feeling generous or whatever. And let me know how your spiritual journey is going, because we're all in this together. I love you.